So today I'm joined with Michele Marsland from Marsland Accountants. One of the things that we come up against and see regularly is people with investment properties, buy-to-lets, holiday lets. So one of the things that I wanted to chat about is maybe a few do's and don'ts, a few hints and tips. And I thought I'd introduce Michele as Michele is an expert in this accountancy side, in the field for this. Is what Michele specialises in. But Michele, what kind of products and services do you offer?
Marsland's Accountants. So Marsland's Accountants, we specialise in landlords and the Let Property campaign. And landlords, a lot of times they think they can do it themselves. And often when we take on a client who's done it themselves, that's when we realise that they can't do it themselves, because a lot of people especially don't understand the mortgage interest rules. And when they changed a few years ago, people think, oh, I can't claim that full stop, but actually they can. They just have to claim it in different ways. So we find a lot of mistakes with that. So that's one of the main things that people do wrong when they're doing their own landlord accounts. And a lot of people don't claim everything they should do. Some people claim too much, but some people don't claim everything they should do as well. So that can be a bit of a problem as well.
Are there any, just for anybody, any business owners or any landlords watching this, are there any sort of massive do's and don'ts, or I guess the worst mistake you said, people not having an accountant and trying to do it themselves?
Most people think they can do it themselves, and the internet is a wonderful thing, but if you don't know what you're doing, you still don't know what you're doing. So some people claim things that they shouldn't claim because they've seen it on the internet, but actually the rules are much more complicated than that, and that guidance as well.
What are the implications, so people are aware? What are some of the implications of claiming some things that they shouldn't do? What's the
biggest downside basically is HMRC. The HMRC really, if they find out that you've claimed something you shouldn't do, they can come and claim it back. They can claim it back up to 20 years as well, and they can charge you 20 years penalties and interest as well. So up to, so mostly it's 4 years, but up to 20 years. It's a long time.
And for anybody sort of watching this thinking, oh my God, I haven't actually filed a return, I've inherited a property that I rent out and I haven't done anything about it. Can these things be fixed? Are these sort of things that you can rectify?
Yeah, that's where we specialise in something called the Let Property campaign. And in the Let Property campaign, that's when people can come clean to HMRC and tell them about the arrears of their income that they haven't declared. And we find that in our experience, 1 in 3 of our clients don't pay any tax when they do come clean. So a lot of people don't tell HMRC because they're worried about how much tax they're going to pay.
That's a big number.
Yes.
And fun fact about Michele, and sort of a bit of a freebie, if you like. So Michele's business, correct me if I'm wrong, sort of kind of went skyrocketing when Michele jumped in. We've already spoken about it in previous episodes of this in social media, but Michele, a bit of a YouTuber. What happened?
Do videos, but when COVID hit, I stood outside the office and I used to do YouTube videos to help people with grants and that. And I started to realise that was a great way of getting to landlords and helping them understand about the Let Property campaign, because a lot of landlords come to us and they say, I didn't know I should declare it. If you're in PAYE and the government have always taken the tax from you and you inherit a property and you receive the income, and a lot of people just don't think I should declare that to HMRC because they think HMRC is doing it already.
And if somebody, is watching this and they think, oh, she's got a YouTube channel, where would they find?
It's Marsland's.
So they just type in Marsland's on YouTube, and that's where they would find you, and you have a whole catalogue of spiel about all this kind of stuff.
So we've got about 40 videos about the Let Property campaign on there. So I've done, they're mostly me, I'm afraid.
I can't say I'm a landlord yet, but I'm aspiring to be, so perhaps something I can quiz you about as time goes on, for sure. Michele, thank you so much for doing this. Really appreciate you doing the video. I hope that helps a few people moving forward. Get in touch with Michele should you need anything in this field. I'll put all the details above this video for people to see later. Thanks so much, guys.
Thank you. Bye.